Very good evening, Nisha. Please confirm about the voice and the video. Okay, thank you very much for clarifying that. On that note, let's begin with this class. So first of all, I welcome each one of you to my class on the Indian Penal Code. Let's start with my brief introduction. My name is Sandeep Khatri. These are my areas of specialization. As you can see on the screen, the constitutional law, criminal law, commercial law, family law, jurisprudence, and the law of torts. This is the link of my profile, students. So make sure you follow that. Just a second. So this is the link of my profile, so make sure you follow that to get all the updates about my special classes and my plus courses. This is the link of my Telegram channel where you can connect with me. And at last I have mentioned my code KHATRI10. So this was about me. I request everyone, please be attentive, and this is going to be an interactive session. So what we are going to do today, let me give you a brief of this class. Students, to make you all understand about the IPC, I have divided the whole subjects into 3 parts. The first part is from section 1 to 160. I have already taken 3 sessions back to back where we have done all the important MCQs from section 1 till section 160. The second part, which I'm starting from today onwards, I'm going to take 2 classes on this one. This is the first class from section 161 till section 298. So this is basically the second part I'm talking about. And finally, there is going to be the third part, section 299 till section 511. So these are the 3 parts of IPC. Okay, basically I have divided this so to make you understand. Now when it comes to the first and the second part, 80% of questions you will get from these 2 parts. But yes, there are times when you will get questions from the second part as well. Usually the kind of questions which you can expect in your exam are basically either section based. Either they are going to ask, what is section number this, or they are going to ask from the illustration part. So there is hardly any conceptual question came from this part, which is section 161 till section 298. So if you all are ready, quickly give me a thumbs up. I'll start the MCQ test from section 161 till 298. Ready? Chaliye. Okay, perfect. On that note, let's begin with the test. Now please close your Barex, notes, everything, all eyes on the screen, and here comes the first question. Chapter number 9 of IPC deals with very good evening, Ekta. Very good evening, Free. First one to answer correctly, Ekta. Followed by Shubhi and Vishal. And yes, D is the correct answer, students. See, there are total 23 chapters in IPC. And we have 511 sections. So make sure you at least know all the chapter numbers, from which section that is starting, from on which section that is ending. The correct answer is offenses by or relating to public servant. Now where the term public servant has been defined. Anyone, be quick in your responses. Yes, please. Which section define the term public servant? Wonderful, Shubhi. Section number 21 defines who is a public servant. And mark my words, students, when the offense is done by a public servant, the liability is going to be higher. Why? Because they do have the duty that no offense should be taken place. But if the offense has taken, take place by them only, then obviously they will get the punishment as per to this chapter. Moving to the next question. Punishment for non-treatment of victim is. So there can be two questions. One I have already asked, and the second I'll ask after once you have answered this one. Okay, wonderful. Tariq has already answered the section number as well. Yes, Tariq, followed by Ekta and Shubhi, top 3 students to answer this correctly. If you know, there is a punishment for non-treatment of victim, and that punishment is 1 year or fine or both. And this is as per to section 166B. Now, if you can answer this, can anyone tell me why there is a punishment, why it is being treated as an offense, why someone is getting punishment for not giving the treatment to the victim? Anyone who can answer me this one, because this is something which has not been written in your textbook or the Bayer Act. So basically I'm asking you the reason behind this offense, reason behind this punishment, why that some person is getting punishment. Anyone, if you can tell me the reason. Yes, you can read section 357C of CRPC as well with that. Okay, if you know that is the fundamental right of the victim for humanity. No, I'm looking for a legal answer, a legal reasoning behind that. JS Verma committee. Okay, let me repeat myself. Okay, let me give you the concept. Listen carefully, this is very, very interesting and important. See, the thing is, my question was, first, what is the law? Now you all know about the law, that the law says if the victim is not getting the treatment, then the person, the concerned hospital, whether that hospital is private or state owned, whatsoever, that hospital will get the punishment. Right? The doctor, the concerned doctor will get the punishment. Now I am asking the second question. Why? What is the reasoning? Why that doctor is getting the punishment? Yes. Okay, Vishal, just wait for my answer. Okay, let me answer this now. Now listen carefully. Because there is a duty on the doctor, there is duty on the head of the doctor, and if he is not performing his duty, can I say it is the case of illegal omission? Yes, please. Is it a case of illegal omission or not? When you are not doing something which you do have the duty of. Clear? So because of this illegal omission, that person is getting the punishment under section 166 clause B. 166B is also very, very important. Right? So on that note, move to the next one. Bribery defined under section. Vishal, yes, even the private or the public. If you are a doctor, fine, you got a pledge that you are going to help the victim. Okay? That whosoever wants your treatment, you will give that person the treatment. There is duty on all the doctors. Okay, ji? Very good evening, everyone. Those of you who have just joined, I guess everyone's answer is correct. Starting from Shubhi, followed by Nisha and Ekta. Everyone's answer is correct. 171B. So 171B here, B for bribery. So 171B define the concept of bribery. Now you tell me, bribery can be only in the form of cash, or it may be any other, cash or kind, or it is only cash. Answer in the comments. When it comes to bribery, It should be only in cash or it may be in any other form. For example, liquor as well when it comes to offenses relating to elections. Okay, first one to answer Amit followed by Nisha. Anything, both cash and kind, and the answer is correct. Yes. Next one. Right of a person to stand or not to stand as or to withdraw from being a candidate or to vote or refrain from voting at any election. What we are talking about? Which concept we are talking about? I think this is one of those kind of questions where even if you have not read the concept, if you are not able to recall the bare act, by just implying your basic common sense and logic, you can reach to the correct answer. Yes. Okay, I have got the answer. First one to answer, free, followed by Amit and go green. Yes, B is the correct answer. This question is basically from section 171A. Okay, ji. So the correct answer is electoral right we are talking about. State the incorrect statement relating to chapter number 11. Incorrect statement relating to chapter number 11. First one to answer correctly, go green, followed by Shubhi and Tariq. Top 3 students to answer correctly. Yes, A is the correct answer. Section 191 explains the concept of giving false evidence, not section 190. Now my counter question to each one of you, can anyone tell me what is the difference between giving false evidence and fabricating false evidence? Anyone? What is the difference between these two concepts, giving false evidence versus fabricating false evidence? Yes, please. Yes, I have not received the answer till now. What is the major difference between giving false evidence or fabricating false evidence? In case if you don't know the answer, please do write that you don't know, so that I get to know that you don't know the answer. Okay, now listen this carefully. When it comes to giving false evidence, it means you are in the court of law and you are stating some facts, you are stating some statements which you know that are false. So that situation will fall under giving false evidence. And when it comes to fabricating false evidence, which means you are creating some circumstances, you are creating some situations, intentionally, so that this will be treated as an evidence and one particular person will get the punishment. So in that case, you are fabricating false evidence. Okay, ji? So this is the major difference. Next one. The offense of giving false evidence is also known as. First one to answer correctly, Tariq, followed by Shubhi and Amit. Yes, B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. This is the concept of perjury. Okay ji. He makes a false entry in his shop book for the purpose of using it as a corroborative evidence in a court of justice. A is guilty of which particular offense? Top 3 students to answer correctly: Anumitra, Shubhi and Amit. Yes, A is the correct answer. This is a complete and a clear case of fabricating false evidence. And trust me, most of the questions which you are going to get from this particular part is from the illustrations one. So make sure you don't miss any of the illustrations. A is the correct answer. Disclosure of the identity of a victim of rape is punishable under following. Anumitra, Shubhi and Amit, top 3 to answer correctly. Very repetitive question, students, from your exams. And the correct answer is section 228A. Done? So the correct answer is C. Which one of the following is an offense under IPC? Public nuisance, private nuisance, both of the above, none of the above. First one to answer correctly, Anumitra, followed by Shubhi and Nisha. Tariq and Amit, wrong answer. C is not the correct answer. Let me explain this concept. Now listen carefully. When it comes to the concept of nuisance, which means causing annoyance to someone, we can divide it into two parts. The first one is private and the second one is public. Private is when you are causing nuisance to some particular person, and to public at large. Okay ji. So when it comes to private, this is basically fall under law of torts. And when it comes to public, this will fall under section 268 of IPC. Here the person will get the punishment. Okay ji. And here the person is liable for the damages. So this is the major difference. Nuisance is something, when it comes to private, this is part of law of torts. It's a civil wrong against a particular person. But when it is against public at large, so suppose if there is a highway and someone blocked that highway, now who will get annoyed by this? A lot of people. So this is something which is nuisance against public, and that's an offense under section 268 IPC, and the person will get the punishment. Right? I hope everyone is clear with this now. A owner of a dairy adulterates milk and sells to general public. Which offense is committed by A? Adulteration of food. The question is from adulteration of food. I'm noticing something, by the way. When it comes to straight questions like where only the section has been asked, you are taking a time for that. Okay, so make sure that the section numbers are on your fingertips. First one to answer correctly, Anumitro, followed by Aditi and Shubhi. Nisha and Go Green. The answer is not C, it's B, 272. Okay, ji. Now, answer this one. When it comes to adulteration of food, whether do we need mens rea or not? When it comes to adulteration of food, whether mens rea is an essential or food of adulteration of food is the exception of mens rea? Yes, answer in the comments. Perfect. Okay, everyone knows about this. Wonderful. So yes, students, the answer is correct when it comes to food adulteration. Okay. Now in that scenario, there is no mens rea required for that particular offense. Punishment for general form of public nuisance is provided for. Punishment for general form of public nuisance is provided for under section. So basically they are asking about the section. First one to answer correctly, Anumitro, followed by Tariq and Anil. And yes, students, B is the correct answer. Section 290 provides for the punishment for general form of public nuisance. Okay, can anyone tell me why they have written general form of public nuisance? Anyone? Why they are writing general form of public nuisance? It means there are some specific form of public nuisance as well. Please tell me where it is mentioned. Why? My question is why general form of public nuisance has been written? What do we mean by this term general form of public nuisance? Yes, answer. Okay, nuisance can be of many types. Anumitro, don't know because for specific sections were provided. What are those sections? Where are those sections, Shubhi? Where are those sections? Shubhi, you are close to the correct answer. Okay, let me explain this. See, listen carefully. Now I am answering this. 133 CRPC में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Let me give you the answer. When it comes to section 268, this talks about public nuisance, right? When it comes to section 290, it's talk about punishment. Done? And punishment for general nuisance. Now the thing is, have you noticed this, that if public nuisance has been defined under section 268, the punishment should be either in 268 or maximum by 269. Why 290? Why there is a difference? Why there is a gap between this? And the reason is because from section 269 till 289 we are dealing with specific nuisances. Examples of specific nuisances. These are the specific nuisances, and the general one is under section 290. I hope it's clear now. Moving to the next one. I hope now you will remember all these concepts. Hickling test is related to Yes, please. Hickling test is related to obscenity, rape, bribery, public nuisance. Anumitro, first one to answer A, followed by Tarek and Shubi. Yes, everyone's answer is A, that is obscenity, and yes, this is the correct answer. See, obscenity, what is obscenity and what is not? To make that clear, we will apply Hickling test on that situation. So it's a landmark judgment. Sale of obscene objects to any person under the age of dash years is punishable offense under section. So I'm asking about the essential as well. How many years of age should be there, and the section number as well, both. Choose the most appropriate option. First one to answer correctly, Amit, followed by Anumitro and Shubi. Yes, everyone's answer is correct. That is D. Students, usually you get confused that 18 years is the, generally we are okay, the age of majority is 18 years, right? But when it comes to this particular section, which is 293, the age that has been given is 20 years. Done? So the correct answer is D. Okay. Disobedience to quarantine rule under section. I think after COVID, the most common term was the quarantine rule. Okay, but we do have this particular section since 1860, and that is the beauty of the law. So, what was that section? If you are making any disobedience to the quarantine rule, so where it is mentioned, the punishment where it is mentioned. First one to answer correctly, Shubi, followed by Anumitro and Amit Singh. Tariq, please do correct yourself. This is not C. The correct answer here is B. Okay, ji. So the correct answer is section 271. Next one. Which of the following statement is incorrect? First one to answer correctly, Amit, followed by Tariq and Shubi. Everyone's answer is correct. That is D. The question was very simple. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Okay. So these both statements are the correct one. Now who can tell me what is the major difference between 269 and 270? What is the major difference between these two sections, section 269 and section 270? Yes, please. Answer in the comments. Okay, Shubi wants to ask that only. Chale, I'll explain that. Okay. Okay. Now let me give you one example, and trust me, after that you will remember this concept for the rest of your life. Okay. Now let's understand this concept with the help of an example. Suppose there is a person, Mr. A, and he got COVID positive, right? Now he is not aware with this, and because of his negligence, he he transferred that disease because of his negligence, because he was not aware with this. So because of him, B, C, and D also get affected. Now this person, Mr. A, because there was negligence involved, Mr. A will get punishment under section 269. But suppose if Mr. No do have the knowledge that I got affected with this, and I got infected with this COVID, and he intentionally with all the mens rea, he is like कि now with that kind of an attitude, हम तो डूबेंगे सनम, तुम्हें साथ में लेके डूबेंगे, तो हमें तो जो होना था वो हो गया, अब हम दूसरे लोगों को भी इन्फेक्ट करेंगे. If this person has that kind of an attitude, which means he is doing that malignant, so that person will get punishment under section 270. So this is the major difference between 269 and 270. So it is all about the intention. There is no mens rea here. Here you do have the mens rea, and here there is the concept of negligence. I hope many will easily connect with this one. Then, yeah, the intention is the major difference, right? चलिए नेक्स्ट पर आते हैं. Punishment under section 267 for making or selling false weight or measure. Okay, I have many supported questions as well with this one. First, you please answer this. I hope everyone can read the comments. Okay, first one to answer correctly, Anomitro, followed by Amit and Tariq Khan. Shubi, D is not the correct answer. Now let me give you some trick as well. In this whole chapter, the punishment will remain the same, and the punishment is only imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 1 year. So for this chapter, if you are getting any questions from the punishment part, the punishment will remain the same, and that is 1 year. I hope now you will keep remember this. Done? That was the first thing. Now here is the second question from my end. When it comes to section 267, whether it is punishable at the stage of preparation or at the stage of accomplishment, what is going to be your answer? Section 267 is an example of preparation, when preparation is punishable, or when accomplishment is punishable. Do answer in the comments. Okay, Tariq Khan is saying any stage. Okay, just wait, Tariq. Amit, preparation. Anomitro, preparation stage. Okay, students, now I am concluding this answer. When we study this topic, what are the stages of crime? There are 4 stages. The first one is intention, the second one is preparation, the third one is attempt, and the fourth one is accomplishment. When it comes to preparation, whether that is punishable or not, so the general rule regarding that is it is not punishable. But if there is any specific section related to that, now because of that particular section, you may get the punishment under preparation as well. And if you look at section 267, what it is, you are making or you are selling, which means you are not using that false weight or measure. You are not using that false weight or measure. But if you are making that, if you are selling them, even that is an offense. So it means 267 is a perfect example for when preparation is punishable. I hope now everyone is clear with this. I have one more question related to this concept. If you are clear, please quickly give me a thumbs up. I'll come to the last question in relation to section 267. Okay. Okay, you are clear. Now answer me this last one. Why why making or selling false weight or measure is punishable? Why this is considered as an offense? Anyone, if anyone can tell me the reason. Why making or selling false weight or measure is considering has been considered as an offense? Why it is punishable? Economic offense against state. Tariq, this is an offense against the state. By the way, every offense is against the state in one sense, but particularly immoral act, sukh, immoral, cheating. Now we are close. Nisha, yes, it is kind of cheating against morals. Okay. So see, every offense is, now let me first quickly reply to Tariq and Sukh. See, every offense is against the state, right? That is the first thing. Second, every offense is immoral, right? So this cannot be just the reasoning, because this is something which is for every offense. Now coming to this particular one, yes, this is, you can say, a kind of, you are doing cheating to someone. For example, if I'm going to buy 1 kg of sugar and that person is giving me 800 grams, okay, instead of, on the name of 1 kg, now I'm paying him the price of 1 kg, but I'm getting only 800 grams because of that false weight or measure. And this is the reason that this we are making that person punishable, right? Moving to the next one. Yes, it's an economic offense. Yes, it's an example of economic offense because it's related to your basic economics. Okay? No, Amit, this has nothing to do with abatement. This has nothing to do with abatement. Okay? Next one. No, Amit. We cannot say that's abatement intentional aiding. Anomitro, Amit and Nisha, top 3 students to answer correctly. Tariq, please do focus. There is a difference between false evidence and fabricating false evidence. See, the keyword here is falsely swears. Falsely swears. Right? And when we are saying falsely swears, which means the person is giving false evidence in the court of law. So the correct answer here is A. Okay? Next one. Which provision makes water pollution punishable? Under section. Top 3 students to answer correctly. Shubi followed by Tariq and go green. Yes, B is the correct one. That is section 277. Which of the following statement is incorrect in relation with section 230? Just mark that, students. Please do go through with in detail of section 230. It's an important provision for your exams. Okay, I'm getting mixed response on this one. So I am repeating myself. Which of the following statement is incorrect? I guess many students has missed this particular term, right? So the question was incorrect, not correct. Okay, and this question is basically from the illustration of section 230, which are again very important. Cowries are not coined. This is a correct statement. Lumps of unstamped copper, though used as money, are not coined. Again, correct statement. Medals are not coined in as much as they are not intended to be used as money. This is again correct statement. The Farrukhabad rupee, which was formerly used as money under the authority of Government of India, is not Indian coin, is Indian coin, students. So the incorrect statement is the D one. So D is the correct answer. Next one. Punishment for counterfeit coin under section 231. Do write down the section number where the term counterfeit has been defined in the comments. Under which section the term counterfeit has been defined? Amit, Tariq, you have not written the answer. Only 28. So Amit, okay. Only Amit has answered this correctly. B is the correct answer. 7 years. Done. The correct answer is the punishment for counterfeit coin is 7 years. Okay, 7 years of imprisonment. Right? Okay, you have written down the section number. Fine. Now I got it. What is 28? Now I got it. So, ठीक है. Next one. Okay. Next. Which of the following statement is correct? Amit, Anomitro and Tariq, top 3 students to answer correctly. And yes, all these statements are correct. Okay, ji. Section 237 talks about import and export of counterfeit coin. 238 counterfeit of Indian coins. Okay, ji. We do have a specific provisions. So suppose if you are making currency of any other country, that is also punishable offense. Okay. So 231 is counterfeit coin. 232 is counterfeit Indian coin. So all of the above is the correct answer. A, knowing that B has committed dakati, knowingly conceals B in order to screen him from legal punishment. Here A is liable under top 3 students to answer correctly. Anomitro followed by Nisha and Amit. Yes, C is the correct answer, students. That is harboring under section 212. The term harbor has been defined under section. Yes, please. The term harbor has been defined under section. Wonderful, Anomitro and Shubhi. Yes, 52A is the correct answer. Now I do have one more question, interesting one. When it comes to the concept of abatement, abatement can be done at the time of the offense, before the time of the offense, or after the commission of the offense, or the last option, all of the above. Yes, please. Abatement can be done before, after, at the time. Yes, please. Okay. Anomitro before, Amit before. And the first one to answer correctly is Tariq Khan, A and B. Sukh, all of the above. Okay, let me explain. There is a confusion on this one. So suppose this is the timeline, students. This is the time when offense has taken place. This is the before one. This is the after one. Now when it comes to abatement, if you have gone through with section 107 explanation 2, this basically makes this concept clear that abatement of a thing can take place either before or even at the time of offense. This is your basically at the time of offense. ठीक है? After, when it comes to before and at the time, this is the concept of your abatement, right? When it comes to after, this will fall under section 52 clause A, that is harbor. How? A basic example. If suppose you have already committed the offense and now you are coming to me, can I abet you? The answer is no. The offense has already taken place. But yes, if I am still helping you so that the police cannot arrest you, I am doing the harbor one. Okay? So this is the concept. I hope now you will keep remember this. Done? If it's all clear, quickly give me a thumbs up. I'll move to the next one. And if you still do have any questions, you may ask. If it is clear, quickly give me a thumbs up. Okay then. Moving to the next question. Perfect. Yes, Amit, conspiracy 2 is before the offense. A, knowing that B has murdered Z, assist B to hide the body with the intention of screening B from punishment. A is liable under top 3 students to answer correctly. तारिक, आपने पूछा इसकी PDF कैसे मिलेगा? PDF is not available. You can make notes from this video only. Okay जी? Done. Anomitro, Shubhi and Go Green. Top 3 students to answer correctly. Yes. A is the correct answer. A, wife also punish here. Tariq, husband and wife, when it comes to the concept of harbor, husband and wife are the exceptions. Anyone can tell me why husband and wife is one of the exception? The correct answer here is 201. Yes. Anyone who likes to answer this? Why husband and wife are the exceptions of harbor? नो, यहाँ पर तो मिल जाएगी पनिशमेंट. यहाँ पे तो हस्बैंड वाइफ कोई भी होगा. दिस इज नॉट द केस ऑफ हार्बर, राइट? यहाँ पे जो ऑफेंस हो रहा है अंडर सेक्शन 201, यू आर बेसिकली 201 में थोड़ी ना फॉल करेगा. 201 is causing disappearance of evidence of offense. तो यहाँ पे तो पनिशमेंट मिलेगी. Done. But my question is about harboring. When it comes to harboring, the husband and the relationship of husband and wife has been exempt. Now my counter question is why so in case of harboring? 122 Indian Evidence Act to save the relation. Okay. I guess most of you are very close to the correct answer, and that is yes, because of the kind of relationship they share. So usually husband and wife, they share each and everything between themselves, and that is why they have been exempt, to save the relationship. ठीक है जी? And you can connect this concept with the concept of privileged communication as well in the Indian Evidence Act. Next. What ingredient is not necessary for the offence punishable under section 279 IPC? Sorry. Anumitro, Amit and Shubhi, top 3 to answer correctly. Everyone's answer is correct. That is persons who are on the road. Whether there is anyone on the road or not, that has nothing to do with section 279 of IPC. So D is the correct answer. A gives gratification to any person with the object of inducing him or any other person to exercise any electoral right A has committed. Tariq, Amit and Anumitro, top 3 to answer correctly, and that is A, bribery. Punishment for keeping lottery office under section 294A. What is the punishment? Okay, Okay, Anumitro and Go Green and Nisha, top 3 students to answer this correctly. The correct answer is imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 6 months or with fine or both. Okay ji. Deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings of any class by insulting its religion or religious beliefs under section. First one to answer correctly, Amit, followed by Anumitro and Nisha. Yes, B is the correct answer, section 295A. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between section 295A and 298? What is the difference between section 295A and 298? Yes, please. By words in nine. No, Nisha. Come on, it's not that difficult. What is the difference between section 295A and 298? Okay, let me tell you. The correct answer is that when it comes to section 295A, it is about religious feeling of any class which means class of persons. You have said something which has affected a large number of people, okay, a class of people. But when you are passing a statement where only a person got affected, then it comes to section 298. This is the major difference between these two sections. Next one, offenses relating to religion under chapter. Top 3 students to answer correctly, Tariq followed by Anumitro and Ladley. Yes, C is the correct answer. Chapter number 15. Disclosure of identity of the victim of certain offenses. Go green, Shubhi and Nisha. Top 3 to answer correctly. Yes, 228A is the correct answer. What are those certain offenses, by the way? Which offenses we are talking about here under section 228A? What kind of offenses we are dealing here under section 228A? Sexual offenses. Okay, ji? Sexual offenses we are talking about against women. Last question, students. I'm repeating the question once. A, an interpreter or translator gives or certifies as true interpretation. Gives or certifies as a true interpretation or translation of a statement or document which he is bound by oath to interpret and translate truly, that which he is not and which he does not believe it to be true interpretation or translation. A has given here the false evidence. The correct answer here is false evidence, and this is again the illustration of false evidence. So the correct answer here is D, given by only Shubhi and Tariq Khan. Done? So D is the correct answer. Now anything before concluding the session, if anything which is not clear to you. Yes, please. Anything which is not clear to you. Done? So this is the link of my profile, my Telegram channel, and this is my code KHATRI10. Let's crack PCS J with Unacademy. Now students, an important information for each one of you. Usually you get 10% of discount, but now you can celebrate your love for learning and you can enjoy 20% off on all the subscription. Whether it is your Plus or Iconic, whether you are going for 24-month subscription or 9-month subscription, you will get 20% of the discount. This is only from September 26th till September 30th. Okay, ji? Now these are the students who got selected in Rajasthan Judicial Services from Unacademy. This is a comprehensive judiciary evening batch that starts from 15 months from September 29. You can enhance your learning for Punjab and Chhattisgarh prelims judiciary exam by these free mock tests September 30, 12 p.m. Unacademy has introduced Unacademy Lite for Judiciary to prepare yourself for PT examinations. This is Punjab Prelims Crash Course Batch, started recently from September 22nd. This is MP ADP or Rapid Revision Batch, started from September 15th for 3 months. Free special classes every day. These are the special class features. This is the features for Unacademy Iconic. This is the pricing plan and plus subscription. Usually you get 10%, but now you will get 20% on all these. You may just use the code KHATRI10. And similarly on Iconic subscription as well, you can use this code KHATRI10. This is the Unacademy channel of YouTube and the Telegram. And that's it from my end. See you in my next class. Till then, yes, it's time to say peace.